Live. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
February, what's the day?
The third, the groundhog saw his shadow or did not see his shadow. Something to make sure winter is going to be here longer. In Texas.
Winter, yeah, because it ain't get here yet.
No, it sure hasn't gotten here
and
yet.
I'm not asking for it. If winter decides to skip us.
It's winter today.
Yeah, today.
Today it is winter.
Out of all the days of the week, today it decided to be 20 degrees.
Cold. And windy. Knock on wood. Bop, 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 bop. Dun, dun. What was I ready to look up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Winter, wind, groundhog.
The groundhog said something about more winter coming, whatever that means. It's February. It's Black History Month. Oh, it should. I think it should be a White History Month. I really do. I think it should be a month, and it has to be 31 days, and it has to be controlled by Black people because white people tend not to tell the truth about history because it hurts their feelings. So we're going to tell the absolute truth from their beginning until up to now. And you have 31 days, and we'll do festivals. Because their kind of festivals are kind of dangerous. They like to use ropes and stuff, and we don't want them to reenact anything. No, because that means some of us might not make it.
No, we say they was having picnics.
Oh, they can have some of us. Okay, I'm there. I'm with you a little bit. All right. Festivals back on.
I'm just saying, as long as you let them party, what they say, circus and bread, and feed them and let them party, and
yeah. I'm good. I'm liking that, and we get this how like it's at the beginning from the evolution, to caves, to walking upright, to everything, and then it will be wonderful, and I think it will be fair if the white people had a White History Month. And Black people, Black historians, PhD people. What up? What's up, LaDonna? Historians, PhDs. Y'all have the information. The books are out there. Just there's your chance. I vote for a White History Month.
Just do it in March, right after ours. As soon as
there's 31 days. They have to have 31 days. They must
have. They've got 30.
No, we need 31 days.
No, that's March have 31.
That's how you do January, February, March. So March is 31. April, May, June. I didn't learn that in school, which they're supposed to teach you in school. I learned that as an adult, and I love doing it.
Obviously. Show us again, one more time.
January, the knuckle. February, the space. March, the other knuckle. Yeah, get it. You were trying to be smart, weren't you?
No, I was trying to learn something so I can be smart.
Oh.
See?
Oh, young grasshopper. I was watching something on one of my podcasts, like things that I like, and he was saying, what if you had a son who decided that they wanted to be a non-binary Asian, and then what the guy said was like would he say it in the Asian accent?
Because that's racist, right?
But if he believes he's Asian, would it be right for him to do it in Asian accent?
No.
And he proceeded to do it in Asian accent. I'm not going to do that because that's racist. But in my mind, it's like, do it in Asian accent. I'm not going to do that because it's working. But so
No. Well, all I'm saying is, what happened to my house, my rules? Certain things you can't do in my house. Wait till you get grown. When you get grown, you can do certain things. Certain things you can't do in my house. Certain things you can't be in my house. You got to be what you was grown until you out of my house.
A lot of things you can do. This goes beyond just that stuff in people's houses. You do that when you went and get your own house. You get your own house, you pay your own bills. You can do stuff. Yeah. All right. So what else has happened so far? White History Month proposal. Groundhog Day, long winter.
The Eagles going to the Super Bowl.
The Eagles.
Okay, no.
Fly, Eagles, fly. We're going to the Super Bowl next weekend. Oh, my heart.
Yeah.
Mm,
Want
mm.
to watch the white people burn the city again.
Yes, because that's always it's great. They flip cars over. They don't get arrested.
And they celebrate. They
And
call celebrating.
yeah, they're celebrating. They jump on stuff and poles. They knock the big statues and stuff down, like the pots and stuff that be in the city. They tear the city up, and the people love it. They say, "Look at how happy they are," because yeah, Eagles, because they get to do that. When they do it, it's raping and pillaging. When we do it, it's like, hey, we was just trying to protect
rioting and destruction.
We just trying to protect us. And going into that, we might as well go straight into it about these damn cops. Don't mother.
Are we talking about the specific ones?
Yeah, all of them.
That's what I was saying.
I got a family member. But I'm just saying, you can't be part of it. I mean, you can't jump over fences, or however the saying is. Hop the fences, land on fences, walk lines, across the lines, blur lines. You got to walk on some side, not on the line. Y'all know, you know the saying I'm trying to say. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
2 inches on.
They beat that man. I can't watch the video. I will not watch the video. They beat that man, and I don't think their intentions was to kill him. That they was to beat the shit out of him, which they did, and they killed him. And that man lost his life. Whatever reasons are, because there's some other reasons that's come out that they say allegedly and things. But whatever.
Wait till that stuff is proven. But if it is what it is, then it's even shadier than it was.
It was more than those 4 or 5 cops that they put those faces up, and the 7 that's up there. The other 2, the white ones, are on leave, paid leave.
Why? Didn't one of them have a taser?
One had a taser and one was filming. I don't care if I'm sitting in a car and someone robs a bank and hop in the car and I drive off and they killed somebody in there. I killed somebody too. That's how it works, right?
If you're the accessory to the robbery.
And only whether those other 2 cops, when you see the pictures, it's other cops. There's a whole squad of cops back there just watching. So all of them deserve to go to jail. Whether it's one go to jail for 10 years, the other go for life. Whatever, they deserve to go to jail, and whatever happens to them, happens to them.
And they need to be made examples of.
And what is bothering me about the whole situation is just disgusting. Because cops, first of all, if you're a cop, 9 times out of 10, you was a punk in school. And that's the only way you can exert your force and whatever. You're a rapist. It may have you were a asser. No, asser.
Asser.
No, you asses.
What? Oh my God! I don't even know what you're talking about no more. I'm confused.
It's how you spell it. You just take the first letter of the first one, S, and then the 3 of the second, asses. Ass. You ass. They asses. They either do it from the family. It's been a family line, and it started from slavery. Can we say slavery on here? We had to say very.
Wait.
I don't know.
Involuntary captivity. I have no idea.
But anyway,
I don't like that word. Let's not use it
because it hurts their feelings. That's why we need a White History Month, so we can
don't hurt my feelings.
The history be known, so everything could be out there and clear. And we do it every year.
Yeah,
we need that. But what gets me with Black people, they're all like, "Oh my gosh, this is terrible." Y'all know somebody in your family got beat up by the cops. Every Black boy darn near in your city got beat up by the cops at one point in time, hit, assaulted,
definitely
disrespected, dropped off into another neighborhood to get beat up. And every Black person should know somebody. So stop acting like it's like, oh my gosh, the cops beat on Black people.
Or people, well, they were Black too. No, they were cops.
They were cops. Cops do that, and every Black woman know that cops have approached them in a sexual way in their neighborhood, because that's what they do too, because they nasty with young girls or anybody late at night. That's what they do. So don't even act like, oh my what? Oh my Lanta? They did something like that. That's what they do all the time. Right now, someone is getting beat up by the cops right now in every city in this country, 10 times out of 10. So don't get on that, oh my gosh, wow, and that they're Black. Y'all know the nastiest cops be them, the women cops, and then the black cops because they got something to prove.
You gotta prove I'm blue, not black. Watch, because I'll make this with black and blue.
And but guess what they showed you? You black because that was the fastest.
Yeah,
whatever.
your union ain't fighting for you.
Nothing. Y'all ain't get no paid leave and nothing. Y'all automatically going to jail.
Y'all already in jail. Charged.
And the other two white ones suspended leave with pay. They just keep telling y'all to your face, you don't matter. Go on the march and act like you do, but you don't. They show you every time. And the next cop, the white cop that does it on a racial issue, is going to be on suspended leave. They're not going to change nothing. Like people are like, well, maybe now, if you see how they did it with these, then they'll do that with that. The precedent, they ain't black. Your precedent is your black. I can't say ass. Donkey. Your black mule behind. Ass is not a bad word. Your black ass. But go ahead.
Donkey behind.
Who knows? You can't say certain things, offends people, and some words are cuss words, some not cuss words, whatever.
Somebody's offended by everything.
Offended by a donkey butt. No, don't do that. in no way at all. If I had a donkey or
a butt.
So mean. All right, what do you have to say about it? I said a lot. This guy here. All right.
I forgot already what we was talking about. Y'all don't understand how tired I am. I've been at work 15 days straight. And I got 7 more to go before I get a break. And it all feels, I say it all the time, it feels like a long day. No, it feels like one long day with little naps in between. Like when you're in kindergarten, you take a nap and you wake up and you're still in school. I feel like that.
Yeah, it's over and over and over. Oh, man.
It really is Groundhog Day, y'all. It's Groundhog Day right now.
Yep. All right, so let's talk about pythons in the USA. And in the USA, I said,
you know how they say snakes don't eat people?
Yes, they do. Anacondas eat people. You see the movie with John Boyd? They ate a lot of people in that movie.
Yeah, well, I seen them cutting open a snake in Malaysia, and it was a lady inside. It was a full adult inside that snake.
Ooh. Well, why wouldn't they eat you? Your food, too.
Yeah, I understand that, but they say, oh, they can't quite get around our shoulders. I say, eat deer with antlers.
What? That is stupid. People just don't have.
I'm like, how can you eat a deer, but it can't eat me? I'm more streamlined than a deer.
Yeah. I am too. So I need to gain some weight. Because if they find me, they just go.
Yeah, they said they've made it up to Louisiana.
Yes, so the pythons. These are the Burmese pythons. Burma doesn't exist anymore, so they have no land. They're imaginary pythons, but they're really real. And they're saying if you catch them, what was it you told me?
Well, you got to have a license to catch them.
License to catch snakes. Why you got to have a license to catch snakes?
So they can decide who they want to give the money to and who they don't.
So corny. You're licensed to catch something. And
and like $300 a snake if they over 8 feet. I think they over 7 or 8 feet. It's like 300.
7 or 8 feet.
They're like $300 a snake, and if it's over like 12, it's like
$500. You want me to get more from the meat from $300? If I caught me one of them, I'm making me some money off of that. Gonna set up a truck, and I make way more than $300.
Yeah, but then you have to have the truck and cook it and all of that. Whereas they say
trucks all around North Philly, you just go and get one, just set one up, cook it at your house, clean the truck up, put it outside, and then just have somebody keep bringing it back from the house. Make somebody run, make some runs, and just make it look pretty.
Why you gotta do all that? The boy down the street got his
girl
in the front of the house.
Oh, I can sell him to me. I won't need nobody else. So, what is it?
No, they pay you like they pay them to hunt alligators. They pay them to hunt the pythons that ain't supposed to be here. The invasive species.
Decent. I think they should capture them. You shouldn't kill them because they're living creatures.
But
capture them and take them back to Myanmar.
Myanmar.
Myanmar, that's Burma now.
Yeah. So are they
And they Myanmarians.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Are they Myanmarian pie? Yeah,
Myanmarese.
I don't even know what that.
Myanmarese.
I don't know what they call, and I don't want to.
Myanmar.
Stop that! You're making fun of people.
I'm not making fun of. I'm making fun of the name, not the people.
If they say
what? What could they say to offend me about America? Please.
Not about America, about Black America.
About Black America. They better not say nothing about it.
But
I ain't saying nothing about the people.
No, but just the names they call us.
If they say blackity waggity.
Or niggity wiggity. Oh, yeah, see?
But that's not the same.
But to them,
Myanmarese is not.
But you don't know how they feel.
But I'm really not making fun of it. I'm really not making fun of it. I'm saying Myanmarese, but it sounds funny. I can't help it because that sounds funny. And some people may not think it sounds funny. They may be like, "Oh, that's a cool name." So that's you just laughing about it.
See? Nigga wigger. See?
That just sounds funny. But you can't say that. You can say that. Myanmarese can't say that. But they should take their pythons back. Don't kill these animals. I hope these animals eat y'all mule butts. I really do. Because y'all run around killing these animals and they usually don't attack back, but they attacking back, and I hope they get you.
They're not supposed to be here. They eating all the native wildlife. They killing the birds.
Take them back to Myanmar. Myanmar, and they can be Myanmarese snakes, pythons. All right. Next. Oh, keep talking about animals and cooking them. Somebody cooked up all this chicken or not. This lady stole $1.5 million in chicken.
Oh yeah, she ain't steal that much
chicken. And you got to see the lady. She ain't steal it because she couldn't steal nothing. But
she was stealing that chicken, but she didn't steal that much.
They stole all this stuff and they said, "Here, you can have some of this chicken. You can take some of the chicken." She said, "What? I can take this chicken." They said, "Sweet. It wasn't take how much chicken you want."
It wasn't even making it to the school.
Order as much chicken as you want. She said, "For real." All right. And the fact that they was ordering chicken with bones. That's why kids don't get chicken in school. They can't have anything with bones in it. Thighs, leg, drum, thighs or something.
That's crazy.
That's dumb. Like who's dumb kid can't eat a chicken bone?
You know exactly whose dumb kids can't eat chicken bones.
That's
I didn't. Ooh, I have no power to inflict my will.
That's prejudice.
Thank you.
I think all people know how to eat chicken. They don't know how to
I know how to eat chicken, but they don't know how to be respectful.
They probably go just like this. There's a bone in there.
Yeah, idiot. Yep, and then they're gonna stab you with it for calling them.
Okay, but yeah, I don't think she did that. It's too much. This little old lady. She's an older lady. She looked very humble. She didn't look like she was spending the money on nothing. I think they set her up because they know in the world they allow it to go that far.
I work in a supermarket. You want to know who steals the most?
Mm-hmm.
Grandmas.
Oh, my grandma used to steal. She likes stealing.
Yeah, and when I say that, I guarantee I mean every single race.
Mm-hmm. My grandma
loves the old ladies. They stick so much stuff in their purse, and then they look at you like you're not supposed to.
My grandma used to go in the store and take her shoes off, put them in the thing, and then put new shoes on and just walk right out. She's like, I don't need to do no more. And if you could do that and go and get new shoes whenever you want to, why would you? Oh, I used to do that when I worked at Foot Locker. Allegedly, I did that. When I worked at Foot Locker, every time we got new shoes, I used to wear new sneakers every week. I would just wear the sneakers allegedly and then put them back in the box allegedly and just get new sneakers. I ain't never buy no sneakers from Foot Locker allegedly. I think I did that right. But yeah, my grandma liked to steal. But I think it's a thing for everybody to want to just steal something.
No, it's not.
You don't ever want to just say like, "Oh, let me get it." Not like stick nobody up, but I mean like.
And see, that's
ain't nobody looking at this. I guess they don't want it.
I'd rather stick somebody up to be a
sneak thief. And that's his thing. He's an Aries. He want to stick somebody up.
No,
I'm like, hey,
be a sneak thief to be.
Hey, listen, I can stick you up if I want to. I'm a leader because it's balance.
Give me that.
But I also can say, you want to give me that. It's either way that you want to go with it. And usually people say, oh, you get, I want to give you that. I think, I don't know, allegedly. All right. So what do you think about the lady and the chicken? You think she stole all that? Because you said old people steal stuff.
I think she stole quite a bit. And then they times it by 10 to make it seem like something crazy.
And stuff.
Yeah, so that they can make a whole bunch of money back and blame her for it.
What you think she did with that money? Or the
chicken? I think that even you gotta think about it. If you selling something that you got that you weren't supposed to have, you ain't selling it at the price that you were supposed to be selling it for.
Yeah.
So she's probably donating it to the church. She's probably giving it to the
church. Because she's a sweet old lady. She looks sweet too.
She sold it to the church.
She sold it to the church at a price though. Or she sold it to people. Oh, and it was during the pandemic too.
Oh.
So she was giving it to people. Oh, she was the hookup. Oh, she was like the salmon man who used to come around with the truck and a big slab of salmon. Like,
fish man.
Croaker, silver trout.
Porgy.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Fishman.
Yeah, I don't even eat fish, but I remember that every Saturday.
Fish, get your fish, man. Okay, so Amber Rose doesn't want to have sex anymore because she said it's whack and men are whack. Didn't she just was saying have sex with whoever you want to have sex with? Sex it up.
She slutted herself.
She slutted herself stupid. Oh.
Completely out to the point where she can't even slut herself anymore.
She slutted her coochie off.
You said she felt like a Barbie doll now. It's just going. She's just a Barbie doll.
It's just, I can't.
It's like everyone got up and walked away. Said no more.
Enough. That's a shame. Can you imagine coochie saying enough? No more. I can't. Yeah.
So she's like, I don't want to have sex no more. You can't. She's
like, I don't want to do it no more. And then she going on to the lady side, possibly. Remember that comedian we were watching? We were watching that? And the comedian was like, I'm tired of all the people trying to be lesbians. How you got 5 kids and then you're a lesbian?
Yeah, that was funny.
And it's like everybody coming over going to the side. Anyway, the lesbian said it, not me. Yeah, I guess everybody's getting older and realizing that they was doing something stupid, or they got their money. You can't be mad after you got the money. You got to keep slutting, Amber. You can't say no anymore. You got to keep slutting.
That's the problem. That's why I left, because she wasn't saying no more. She was like,
say no sometimes, but you got to keep going, living their life. You made that money on that. You can't be telling people not to because now you got the money. They ain't got the money yet. Or at least say do it until you get the money and then have regret. Because that's what it sounds like, right?
Mm-hmm. Just like, what's her name? Brittany Renner.
Brittany Renner. And her regret. Yeah. Huh. Oh, do you think the passport bros are regretting their lifestyles yet? I like this. I love the passport bros.
It's stupid because this shit is not new.
Okay, explain to people what passport bros are.
Motherfuckers who go to other countries to meet women.
Mm-hmm.
And usually they're talking wives now, basically. Mm-hmm. But like, this is shit that has been going on forever. Very rich people in other countries come here. People from here go to countries that are poorer than this. But let me explain something on both sides. If it's not a genuine love, that woman's using you just like these women are using you. Here's the difference. You can afford to let them use you because they're using you for $50 or $60, not $500 or $600. Mm-hmm. But it's the same damn game. Mm-hmm. Now, are they more traditional? Yes. Most women in other countries are way more traditional. Mm-hmm. But the truth of the matter is that tradition is their tradition. And you're not part of it. So it's different too. So it's not going to be how you want it to be traditional. It's how they have a traditional way. And that means you have a responsibility too. To learn that and be part of that. Yeah. If you want a happy household. Yeah. Or and a lot of one of these suckers who get them over here and think everything's perfect. And one or two things happen. They start watching more American TV and being around these American women. And then they become the same thing. Like, why am I with him? I see all of these beautiful American men I can be. And they become just like all the women you went to get her away.
And then the other thing is,
So-
y'all got to stop thinking these other countries are that much different than us. They have the same exact type of people. They have these. I remember when I hosted
The internet's
this girl,
everywhere.
but no, I hosted this girl from Moldova. That's near Romania. They are so
That's where
they
vampires
Eastern
come from.
European people, and that's what they look like. Eastern European people,
Vampires.
great people.
That's what
But the Romanian students were supposed to be like the rich kids, the popular kids. They had no money. They had nothing. They all smelled like sheep. I mean, like all of them. Alvera, you was my girl. If you ever see this, wherever you are, Vera, you was cool. You ain't bring that pigeon in my house though, because they tried to bring a pigeon in my house. It was dead at the corner. I was like, you won't come in here. But different culture, cool people, whatever. But the Romanian students were treating the Moldova students like they was trying to be all preppy. They were like mean girls. And I was like, oh, I had the mean girl in the back. Of course I did. And I won. But in every culture, you have that kind of thing. Is nothing different. It may be, maybe if you go on the countryside, it might be different when they ain't watching no TV. But you still got some bullies, and everybody has a type. This doesn't change when you go to another country. People aren't slow or stupid. A hustling woman is a hustling woman,
and that's what you got to be careful of too, because a pretty face knows a pretty face everywhere on this planet,
and know what they get.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they'll marry you, never come to the States, just get the benefits of being an American.
Or they'll marry you, be in the States, and you won't know it.
Yeah, you won't even know they came.
Or they'll marry you, come here, stay with you 2 or 3 years,
then bring everybody.
No, and we talking about their real husband, who been at home with their kids the whole time.
And their marriage is legal too.
Yeah, because she's from that country, and she don't really care what this country does.
No. And all her 12 kids, because they be having 12 kids. Don't be having none.
So all I'm saying, passport bros, like, I'm not saying don't go look for a more traditional woman, because I'm not saying that it is more. It is easier to find them in other countries. But still remember, these are people, and you have to respect them as people. These are not commodities you are going to fucking pick up.
And they just speak another language. That's the only difference. Only difference. And the internet is everywhere now. I've seen the internet in people's villages.
Yeah.
So the internet is everywhere. So you know, Desperate Housewives and I was about to say the California Raisins.
You mean the Kardashians?
Yes.
And you called them the California. And why did I know you was talking about them? I don't know. Oh.
It just happened.
You heard it through the grapevine.
You ain't know them California Raisins. The Kardashians. So it's not as if they're so separated from everything that's happening in the world. And everybody in this world is money hungry. That's their Lord and their God now. Sucks. But money will make somebody act however they need to act.
I love money.
Until they find out our laws and be like, oh, if you marry somebody in California, you get half. I'm going to divorce them soon and have a baby.
Yeah. And I'm going to go file in California, even though I don't even live there.
Yeah. I know somebody who married somebody in Singapore. Wife never wanted to come here. Just marry and get all the benefits. Can't find us, so you can't get a divorce. And she got a man and a child.
So all I'm saying is be careful. The grass ain't always greener.
Nope. Or it's greener and you got allergies.
That you didn't know about. So you got to the greener grass.
Yep.
That other grass, you wasn't allergic to.
Was allergic to. Amen. That was a word, Anthony. You should be a bishop.
Oh no, I'm just saying these niggas are stupid. Like, stop thinking it's just gonna be easy. I can go here and do it.
And the other thing is, people are getting ran out of these towns. These boys are getting ran out of these towns because these other people. How you just gonna go to somebody else's town and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna take your women," and you can easily in a way because you come up with American dollars. In most places, you're gonna have more money. And most places, it's like, hey, the husband might say, "Go on with that man, because we need money back for the." It's different cultures.
Call me when you go to sleep. I'm gonna come stab him in his.
Yeah,
come stab him.
And they will kill you.
And then
nobody ever hear from you again.
Yeah. Some people think you're living happily ever after down there.
So like, it's not that sweet. People who live in other countries are the same as the people here. They're much nicer though, because America sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, I don't want motherfuckers to like get discouraged. Like, No, it's not necessarily a bad idea. Just don't think it's sweet.
Nope. And I implore you, if you cannot find a woman here, I can't stand when women say, "Oh, I'm mad about these passport bros because they doing this," but you don't want them. So why would you want them to not
don't want? Yeah.
Be happy? If they're not happy here, can't find happiness here, let them go somewhere else and be happy. Because you would.
Obviously, because you went away from them or anywhere they are because you weren't happy there. And that's fine.
Let people do what they want to do.
Yeah, stop just like, no, I want to hate you. I want to talk down on you. I want to not like you. And I want you unhappy.
And stop acting like men can't have feelings and not supposed to be happy. Shit.
And man, you can't have feelings and you're not supposed to be happy.
Yes,
so just because she say you can, don't be going out there be like, nice, I can have feelings and be happy.
I'll give you a hug. Don't be approaching me and just hugging me because I fight.
You look at me. I wasn't trying to
fight. Almost started. Try Jesus.
Don't try me.
Don't try me. Because I fight. I don't fight no. I don't fight. That's allegedly. All right. Did y'all hear about the N-word crosswords in the school?
Oh, that teacher who they won't tell who the teacher is, who gave them kids that assignment with crossword puzzles with N-word and crackhead
and retard and some other stuff. It was just idiot, dumbass, like all kinds of stuff. And they did like a crossword and like word bank. You know, I used to have that in school.
Yeah. So I'm like, when I seen that, I'm like, these had to be little kids. We talking second, third grade.
Mm-hmm. Like it's funny though, in a way.
Yeah, because them kids is in the classroom going, who's the nigga crackhead retard? Ha 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 ha, dumbass idiot.
But they had to learn how to spell it and everything too. So it's, if I came home to my child, I would have been upset, but I would have had to call somebody and laugh and like post it because it's hilarious and wrong.
It's dead ass wrong.
But they won't give out the teacher's name. If I was a parent, I would.
Yeah, whoever the parent was knows who that teacher was.
That teacher probably goes to another school district. And you got to really be, if you that racist, like racist people don't do that crazy stuff. This was mentally insane. You shouldn't be teaching children. This is racist and insane, like all the way around. Like, oh, I'm just going to be ignorant.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to talk about this too, because this was about, all right, you told me it was a young man or a man who was killed by the police, shot in the back, and he was a paraplegic.
Because he had a knife.
And you said that.
But he ain't have no legs, but he had a knife.
I ain't want to laugh. Rest in peace, man. But if he was alive, you'd probably laugh too.
No, that man's life was tragic.
No, he got out. Listen, he ran away from police.
He tried.
No, he ran because I saw the video. I'm doing my best, Anthony.
You got it.
It's about to pop. He ran. The police. Didn't you say the police put him in that position in the first place?
From what I understand, the story I got was that the way he became a paraplegic
was from the cops.
Yeah.
So of course he would be scared when he see the cops coming. I would be, well, shoot, we scared already. People scared already when the cops come. But if they assaulted you in that kind of way, which cops do all the time.
Yeah, possibly shot you before.
Yeah. Or broke your leg or whatever.
Well, I'm probably not putting my knife down either. I'm like, you're not getting that close.
No, but he didn't even approach them. He hopped off his wheelchair and ran away with the knife in his hand. And my daughter said if he had a knife in his hand, he had to use his other hand to help him run. I'm trying to get it.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
You can make it. You can make it.
It's about to be a loud outburst.
No, you got it. Just stop picturing it and just.
I'm trying. Open my eyes then. Because if I close my eyes, I see it. But then they shoot the man in the back. This man is on his nubs.
Yeah, trying to get away.
Trying to get away. He couldn't attack these men with this knife. And he's running away and they shoot him in the back. Why is it that they get to shoot us in the back? Yes, LaDonna. I'm just going to leave it there. You talking, Anthony?
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to get away from cops on
Have
this.
you ever did that, like in a place where you wasn't supposed to do it? Like when you have to laugh. Let me get it out. I had to let it out because it wasn't just hitting. It was like gas. All right, but have you ever been to in a place? Rest in peace, because that's messed up. Don't watch the video, people. When you something happened that's funny, that only you think is funny, and you try to hold your laughing, but it comes out the outburst, like and you like, and you can't do that. I've done it at church. I've done it at people's houses. I've done it so many times because
You can't
it's
control
funny. oh boy. But that was messed up. And that's what they do all the time. It's not like it's a new thing. Black people don't get on the bandwagon because we jump on these bandwagons once white people are furious about something. We be like, oh, we'll be furious. We sick too, boss. Like, come on. Y'all know in your neighborhood, if you live in an urban area, if you live in a rural area, Mississippi, Alabama, all those places, how many black men do you know who got beat up by the cops? Have
Or
you ever got beat up by the cops?
Not beat up, but I've been assaulted. Definitely like hit once or twice. I can't say beat up.
Did you hit the police officer?
No, I just was talking back and he ain't like what I had to say.
So he hit you
with a flashlight in the mouth.
That's how you do it, right?
I shut up. Because I didn't want to get pulled out the car and catch the baton and everything else. Because I knew what was next.
Mm-hmm.
And my lip was bleeding. So I was like, you know what? You win.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut up now, but I'll be talking again.
Yeah. So that happens. That's a normal thing that happens. And it don't just happen with the white ones, it happen with the black cops.
I can't tell you how many times I've been disrespected and wrongly accused and pulled over and told I fit the description and given tickets for things I haven't done. All that is just.
I got pulled over one time, and the cop came and was like, he looked and he was like, oh, because my hair was like this, and he was like, oh, I thought you was a man. Go ahead. I was like, so I did nothing. Nothing was wrong with my car. Nothing. I'm glad he was okay with me being a woman at that time, because sometimes they don't care about that. Black is black.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting pulled over with my brother in the car, when pulled over, well, down south is different. That was scary. That was like going, I got nothing but love for you, baby. Sing it. I got nothing but. It was on that, but my dad ain't do that. But when he punk out on that, but it was real scary on the side of the road in a station wagon. Anyway, let me take this comment down. Hell is not a place I want to be. I don't want to be in hell. Whew, boy. What else are we talking about? Anthony, the Eagles are going to see Super Bowl. We spoke about that.
Yeah.
We're playing against the 49ers. No, we beat the 49ers. We're playing against the Andy Reid.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Did I do that again off the screen? Oh man, I have to stop. I'm happy. I think the whole NFL, well, not the whole NFL, but the country is happy. They need to get off our penises, because you can say penis. I think you can say penis.
I'm pretty sure.
Get off our penises. If y'all wasn't on our penis before, don't be on our penis now. But yeah, we still have some stuff to talk about before we get out of here. Okay, we spoke about ignorant people in blue. The lady who allegedly stole chicken, which she didn't.
Well, we'll see.
Why is that? Oh,
what?
It was the junior varsity basketball game, girls basketball game, where the assistant coach, who was 23 years old, suited up, and was playing against these girls.
Okay. What, 13, 14
14
year
years,
old?
they was little. They still had their baby fat on them.
Was she busting in?
It was junior varsity, not varsity.
What was you saying earlier? Was she busting they donkey mules?
The donkey mule butts. That's she was. She should have. And she was taller than them. And she just was like blocking shots, laying it up, all kinds. How you think you was gonna get away with that, lady? That's assault, isn't it?
No.
You shouldn't be playing with kids.
You should.
Well, you can play with kids on the playground. No, you can't.
I don't even say it.
I mean, you can play basketball in the playground with all ages. But I corrected myself. But you can't be you the assistant coach. What you just was like, let me take my suit off. Let me take my suit. Bow. And she was like dapping up her players and stuff like that. And they was like, yeah. What's going on with this world? If you didn't get if your dream didn't happen, you can't just say
I'm gonna start over, do over.
I'm here now. Somebody went to school again to play ball?
Yeah, the boy was a grown ass man.
A grown man.
Went back to high school. I guess he was gonna go try for another scholarship.
Yeah. He must didn't make it.
Yeah, and the only reason he got is they was playing against his own team. One of the coaches was like, "Hey, he used to play for us. He
graduated 5 years ago." And he was that's the people. I guess he was trying to get into because they get into the D3 league. Yeah, what is that in between thing?
He used whatever the last hurricane was in Florida to say all his information was going to got washed away and re-registered for school as somebody who I guess didn't exist.
That is weird. Like you can't do that, people. Once you get past your ages, you got to just go on with life. Maybe you could have started a league with people who didn't make it.
Nope, not no more.
The nose.
Nope, not no more. Nope, just go do it over. It's never too late. Do
I might have to do school over. I still haven't got my diploma or my degree.
Go get them.
I don't feel like going down there.
All
right. Just know I have it, people. So just in case it's like a blackout and all electronic records are going, I ain't got no proof of it. But I did graduate. Yeah, I did. Talking about Florida. We talked about the pythons.
Is that where you graduated from? Wait, you graduated from Florida?
I could have.
Because you just buy a certificate down there.
You can. Remember the young man, the black boy who was pretending like he was a doctor? And he was treating people and like really treating people. He was taking care of them and stuff like that. But he was like 18 years old. And he said he was a doctor. He was from Florida. And then he had to stop and he did it again.
Yeah, I wish they did. He do it twice.
And then he got locked up. But for impersonating a doctor. But he actually was like delivering babies. He was like an all-around doctor too. He was doing everything.
He had been watching the Cosby Show. He was like, I could be Cliff Huxtable.
And he had that kind of look too. He had a nice, clean look. I hope he's doing well. He might be a doctor in like the prison system or something right now. Florida was giving out fake nurse ID
certificates.
Degrees.
They were selling them for $15,000. They weren't giving them out.
Oh yeah, $15,000 is pretty good. I would have bought one if I had $15,000.
Well,
Nurse Naya.
24 nurses already got fired in Delaware. That's just Delaware. And you know, Delaware, that big.
Delaware's
that's probably
this big.
All they nurses.
That's all their nurses that didn't even live there. They lived in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, it was driving there every day.
Wow. See, okay. We live in a capitalist society. We live in a country where you can do whatever you want to do as long as you have the money to do it. And if you're going to allow that to happen within, like, if you kill somebody, you can do that. If you do this, if you murk somebody, I'm using proper terms, you can get away with it. You have enough money, just like the juice that you can squeeze from a certain fruit called an orange. You
I
can.
thought you were saying stuff that's gonna get us banned.
I couldn't say his name. I don't know if we can say his name either.
No. I thought you said just like you said the juice. I thought you said something else. I'm like, whoa, where's she going with this?
Oh no, can't talk about those people. I wouldn't say that.
I was about to hit the button like, no.
No. You're gonna blow my world. We know better. Can't talk about certain people. But like you could do so many things here. So I think they could buy a license, especially when people are immigrants and they come to this country who are actual doctors, actual like 100% straight A students who know more than what we know, who are nurses, who are brilliant. And they be like, no, your education didn't come from here.
So
Florida State or community college, it don't count. So if it is a bunch of those people, because 30% of them pass the board.
I see that. I don't know.
Yeah, so
I just seen they was firing a bunch of them left and right.
If you pass the state boards, which people who actually went to the schools can't oftentimes have to take it 1, 2, 3 times. I heard it's difficult. If you can pass the boards, then I think you possibly should be having like an honorary nurse degree. You give them to the rappers and stuff.
You can work on that. She'll let you nurse her. Which honorary degree?
Be sucking on titties.
No, not nurse like that.
That's
Be her nurse if she gets sick.
Oh, lady. But if you're a lady and suck on titties, go ahead. That's none of my business.
I ain't mad at you.
No, but I think that they have the right. I think our country and our school system is stupid anyway. All you have to do is go and memorize something. You don't have to actually learn. And nurses know more than doctors. Doctors don't know much anything. But neither one of them know anything about your health and your body. They just don't, because it's not what it's taught.
They're all about medicine and procedures.
Yeah, cutting and masking or whatever. So I think I don't think all of these nurses should be penalized. Some of them should have an honorary degree. But we won't do that because the real people didn't get their money. They should have paid the student loan people off too. They should have greased some palms. Can you say that still? That's not grease some palms because they don't want to be like Ilhan Omar. Right? Ilhan Omar, the sister who's how can they if people elect a representative or senator into office, how can the people that's in the office de-elect them or unelect them, unselect them, whatever the word is, if that's the voice of your constituents?
I don't think you can.
They getting that lady out because she said something I can't say because I guess it's about people that you can't talk about. But it was nothing. I don't know.
I'm sorry. In my head, I'm going to equate that now, and it's going to be funny.
About the juice.
To me, just to me. And I'm not making fun of anybody. It's just a personal joke in my head.
You see how scary people have to be because it's like, oh, don't say it because the boogie monster, because they are boogie monsters. I hope that's not a term, but see, we lost a viewer. We lost a viewer because of what I said because they're afraid to. The views of Naya are not the views of her viewers.
You go ahead and put that across.
Yeah.
Disclaimers.
But no, I think it's messed up they're taking that away from a lot of people. I think this country is the country that it is. And they were during the pandemic as well, so they helped a lot of people. Or not. We will never know.
Yeah, right. That's probably when they became nurses.
During the pandemic, they got it during the pandemic.
Oh, they're pandemic nurses. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so they're tracking them down or whatever. Well, some people want.
Well, I want my $15,000 back.
But they ain't pay nobody like to be liable unless you want to walk to their door. Oh, you owe me money. I'll take a tire off your car. Got me a tire until you give me my money. I was somewhere and somebody had my money and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm taking the speaker with me. I started unplugging the speaker. guess so. Take this with me. Find some way. I'm gonna hold on to this.
That's that North Philly
until you give me my money, and I may still keep it because I might have already sold it. You can't tell somebody you owe them money and then you don't expect to start taking. I'll take your laptop. I'll take your remote control. Depending on how much money you owe me. Don't play with me. But yeah.
I don't know you no money, do
I already got one of your sneakers. Like, I'm petty like that. I'm not gonna do nothing with it. But you ain't gonna have no sneakers. You gonna have one. What you gonna do with it? So I get my money, and I might have sold that sneaker too. People wear one. People got 1 feet.
1 feet.
1 foot.
People got 1 feet.
1 foot
and 2 eyes.
Shut up. I went to Catholic school. I'm educated. Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks for joining in and viewing in. Didn't LaDonna send us some stuff?
Yeah, I touched base on a couple of them, but not everything. She sent me a whole bunch of stuff this week. Thanks a lot, sis. Yeah. But I've been at work, so it's like, I don't know.
And my social media is down, so he got all the stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to go to sleep because I've been working 3 hours.
Let them go. We're out of here. I appreciate everyone who's doing interviewing it next week or viewing next week and who view this later on.
Who's doing interviews?
Goodbye. Have a great weekend and a great week. Cheers.